Hey, welcome to TJ Talks Random, day 6. So, so nearly it's going to be 1 week since I've started my YouTube channel with that. Okay, let's talk about the day, how it went. In the beginning, the day was good actually. All the exams went well, and by the end of the day, everything was messed up because as we are conducting a farewell, so we had to talk about a lot of things about how we'll be conducting it. So my duration I'm more productive, I spent that in doing that work, which was still unnecessary thing to do because we hope to have a great farewell to our seniors. And about the morning session, about the physics exam too, what happened is I would like to share this thing about me, that I was able to complete the physics portion totally okay. I've even written it down like 3 to 4 times. I've revised it that time, but still I couldn't find a confidence in writing that answer during the exam hall, as I found it hard to recall the things that that question needed. I was not able to think about, hey, how do you approach this question? How does the derivation start? I felt that I just mugged up the whole thing. As I don't find what's the problem. As if I keep reading the things, I understand what it's saying, but as I write it down, I'm unable to frame the sentence. As if I look for that particular word, and if that particular word didn't come out, then I think that answer would be wrong, and I don't know how. I think I need to be more focused on how to remember things and how to write an examination, because as I start learning, as I go on reading the last chapter, what happens is my brain starts getting overloaded. It starts heating up. I feel as if smoke's coming out of my head. Not bad. I feel today I'm more. I feel okay. So most of the people said that I sound as if I'm making my voice sound much more cool, but I don't know. I don't know if this voice is right, or how do I speak normally? Is this how I speak? So this is how I speak. I would like to put through an idea that I'm having right now. That is, for this 1 month, I'll just be speaking random things. Random things in the sense, I'll be putting some. I'll be talking as if I'll be talking what I feel right now. This is all not scripted, right? But as it goes, I think I need to work on scripting too, because I need to. I should be able to write down some words and be able to clear with what my ideas are. I have got a lot of ideas about certain things, so I really do want to be able to convey that to you people, and get in and so that we people can understand each other. Um, yeah. In terms, yeah. So like, if we have to be talking about today's day in terms of discipline, things didn't go well. But I'll try my best to stay as consistent as possible to these regimes and all, to this all the task things. So, but I'll make sure that I wake up 6 in the morning, and I need to work a lot on how to stay focused, and how to just stick longer to a thing. So when I talked about sticking longer to a thing, um, a thing came to my mind about how I don't stick longer to a person as I get closer to them. or how if I feel that I have a crush on a girl, and if I feel like proposing her, or if I feel even like, okay, so why don't we commit? And at that moment, questions like, if you be committed to her, then you have to know that throughout your life she has to be the one, and 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 most of the things that you decide for yourself will be distributed to her. It's not a bad thing, but if you aim to be something greater and you don't find the same capable person, then it's the chances of you falling down is very high. So I don't want to pull out that chance and just be with the person for my entire life without being able to satisfy my own desires and all other things. I have to. The main thing is, it's for everyone. If you're falling in love with someone, if you have any kind of feeling towards them, the first thing is you have to, about love. You have to consider the first thing happens to you. When the first sight thing happens, it's mainly because of attraction or lust. That's it. Maybe there might be more, but those two things are there around. Those things, I mean, the first sight things. So shit, now I'm blank. Shit, what was I talking about? What was I talking? Yeah. So you have to be not just be loving them from heart, but also mentally. That as you go forward, you must be able to look up. You must be able to take care of them, not just you, but also them. So you just cannot give something to someone else, or be useful to someone else until you are capable of looking after yourself, until you don't stand upon your own feet. It's not good to be it's not good to look after someone else. If you're not capable of looking after yourself or even satisfy your own desire, then how would you be able to satisfy someone else? Think about it. So it's a tricky thing, but it's a serious thing. You have to consider all these questions. All these questions are very much important when you get into a relationship. I mean, I've included only one or two things, but you have to at least think about it. You're not just going forward and saying that you like her because just because some attraction and lust that's inside you comes out towards her. You have to consider a lot of things. You have to consider how you're gonna lead your life with them for the rest of your life. I mean, having a life partner is a very big decision that you make. So you just cannot be hanging out with random person and saying that, hey, I love you and I want to be with you, and it's all about and you say all those words just out of attraction. It's not good. You have to take at least 3 months and a lot of talks. You need to have a lot of communication between each other so that you both can understand what you people are before that you people even start dating. It's not right to just say that you like someone in the first day. You have to analyze them. That's very important, because after 3 months you get to know that person is not what you actually thought. And sorry, I actually had to mention this as I say every word that ends with T. That actually this came from my friend when I was in fifth or fourth standard, I guess, uh, because I just observed him saying, like, he ends every word that he pronounces every T that's in the word. So you can make out that he's saying T. So I found it fascinating. I mean, it it kind of was interesting, like that. This, I mean, so even I started practicing that. So and it's still with me. Actually, there are a lot of things that I've actually that I was fascinated by, and I have put it into my life. I do give important for relationship. I've got a lot of good friends. I don't think in my record I have ever made an enemy, or in my mind I don't see anyone that I've considered to be so bad, or even as if I don't even as if I would never speak to them ever again. There was never a situation something like that. I'm fortunate to be something like that. Not everyone has that kind of attitude. I'm kind of lucky to have that kind of communication skills, or to realize that you need to act on a situation that's too dumb, or might risk a greater thing that you could have with the other person. That is friendship and care, or even just to know that person will help you a lot. It's 12 minutes. I think for this, like, it's just 6 days, right? I would stop this podcast over here because I've conveyed a lot of things that I needed to. I guess I've spoke a lot. See, this is TJ Talks Random, and I'll be talking just random things, random shits, everything. So I find it interesting that you people do want to listen to what I talk, and all that comments that you give is a thumbs up from my side. And every day, I guess, as I end my day with podcast, I feel better. Actually, I feel better. I feel happy. Maybe this thing gives something to me by the end of the day. I'm smiling ear to ear, and I'm very happy. I'm happy. I feel like talking, but I'm also feeling as if to stop this podcast. Okay, I'll be stopping this podcast. So people, please do share, subscribe, and like this podcast. Please do like this podcast. I'll try being a better, what do you say, commentator? No, yeah, I'm not commenting on anything. I'm just talking about things, right? Whatever. I'll try my best to improve myself and stick to the task and stick to the regime, and be more disciplined and be more responsible day by day, and make right things and be a great person, not just for myself, but to the society and to the environment too. Thank you, people. And so this is TJ Talks Random, and I'll be signing off.